Hey guys, what's up? It's Sav. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I'm going to be filming my last video of 2016. This is going to be my 2016 favorites. This is all of my favorite things from 2016, like put together. I have beauty products, like clothing, trends, my favorite moments of 2016. Yeah, with that said, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with all of my beauty products. I have a lot of them, so I'm going to go through them as quickly as possible. Okay, so I'm going to go through my favorite brushes really quickly, and my favorite brush, I think, that I found this year would have to be the MAC 135 brush. This is amazing for bronzer. I use it every single day, like every single day to do my bronzer. It's amazing and it blends out beautifully. My next favorite brush is the Artis Elite Collection Mirror Finish Ovalate brush. I mentioned this in my current obsessions, I think, recently. It's still one of my favorite things of all time. First of all, it's absolutely beautiful. Second of all, it applies foundation beautifully. So I'm going to go through my favorite palettes in 2016. And I have all of these. This was the year of palettes, guys. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Anastasia Glow Kit. And this is in That Glow. I love this palette. I use it pretty much every day. It has the most beautiful highlighting shades. I mix these three, and that's my preferred color from this palette. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection face palette. First of all, Jaclyn Hill is probably my favorite person of 2016 and 2015 and 2014. I love this palette. I especially loved it during the summertime because I could mix these two shades. It's Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, and it made the perfect highlight for my tan skin. Next, I'm going to talk about a contour palette. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is my favorite contour palette of all time. It's a little pricey, but I love this one because it blends out so beautifully. It's perfect for beginners, perfect for people who know how to contour their face. Next, I have an eyeshadow palette. This is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and just by showing you the colors in this, you'll know like why I love this palette. It's amazing. The colors are so freaking pigmented. It's beautiful. The last palette I'm going to talk about is this one. I talked about Jaclyn, so I have to talk about this guy. This palette is by Makeup Geek, and they collabed with Manny MUA to make this palette, and it's absolutely beautiful. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are my favorite eyeshadows. It just makes sense for when one of my favorite YouTubers collabs with my favorite eyeshadow brand, that it would be one of my favorite. So speaking of eyeshadows, I have two single eyeshadows that I want to show you guys. The first one is this. This is the NYX Nude Matte Eyeshadow. It's just this warm brown color. It's absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite medium brown color of all time. It's so pigmented, blends beautifully. I have this in my crease today. The second eyeshadow I have to talk about is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Amber Rush. Oh, this eyeshadow, you guys, is amazing. This is the perfect rose gold foiled eyeshadow. It's only like $5.99, $6.99. I got mine from Walgreens. So pigmented and buttery, and just like look at that. Can you see that? It's beautiful. The next one I'm going to talk about is a liquid lipstick. This is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade I'm Nude. At first, I was a little skeptical of this because it literally looked like concealer when I was applying it, but as it dries down, it gets a little darker and a little pinker, so it's really beautiful. It's an amazing nude color. Like when it says I'm nude, like this is nude. So I have really been obsessed with glossy lips lately, and my two favorite lip glosses of this year have to be the Kylie gloss in the shade So Cute and the Marc Jacobs gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar. These are both amazing lip glosses. They're pretty similar. This one has no shimmer, it's just straight gloss, and then this one has shimmer in it. Okay, so I have some face products to talk about. The first one is this. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. It's so beautiful to put under foundation, mix with your foundation. Just honestly, just to wear by itself, it's so pretty and it gives your face such a beautiful glow. Next, I have this foundation. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation, and mine is in the shade 120. And I absolutely love this foundation. It's so beautiful, so natural, so easy to apply, especially when I use it with my Artiste brush. Next I have this. This is a bronzer, and this is a little expensive. This is probably one of the most expensive things I'm going to show you guys today. But this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and this is a bronzer, and I especially loved this in the summer because it was a cream bronzer, so it looked super natural, gave my face a super bronzy, beautiful goddess look. I loved it. My last face product that I'm going to show you is the CoverFX Custom Enhancer Drops, and this one is in Sunlight. I don't know if you can see this, but it's literally liquid metal. I know you've heard that a million times, but if you guys can get your hands on these, get your hands on these. Like, they are amazing, make your skin look great. They just make you look so dewy and highlighted and beautiful, and so yeah, that's why I would recommend them to everyone. I want to talk about my favorite perfume of the year. You guys probably know I talked about it in my what I got for Christmas video. It is this. I just got the full size for Christmas, but the one I've been using since April is this one. And I didn't want you guys to be like, what, you just got that? Actually, I didn't. I've had the rollerball, and I just got the full size for Christmas. Anyway, this is my favorite perfume of all time. I got it in New York back in April. Okay, so I have a skincare product to talk about. This is the Benefit Moisturize Triple Performing Face Emulsion Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This is my favorite moisturizer. Kind of towards the middle of the year, I was having a lot of trouble finding a face moisturizer. If you guys don't remember, my skin used to be super dry and I could never find anything to give myself enough moisture, and finally I found an Origins moisturizer. And I had always used water-based moisturizers, but I watched a video to show that your skin is oil-based, so why would water-based moisturizers work? Because water and oil don't mix together. So I was like, that makes so much sense. That's probably why my skin is always so dehydrated. Yeah, that didn't work. It made my face so oily all the time. I was breaking out like crazy, and even after I stopped using it, my skin, like, it was just like, oh, like, that's what oil is? We're gonna produce oil now. Like, and so ever since then, I've had pretty combination skin. I was breaking out like crazy for a long time. Finally got on this, like, acne cream, which it got rid of my acne, but since my skin was naturally so dry, it literally, my skin was falling off my face. Anyway, this was my lifesaver, and I am so happy I found this because it moisturizes my face, but it does not, it's oil free, so it's great. So if you're having that same problem that I was having, look no further, girl. It's right here in front of your face, or boy, I'm just used to saying girl. Okie dokie, let's get into clothes, yay! Now that we're 45 minutes into the video, so my favorite is accessory. Should I call it accessory or accessory? Chokers are my favorite thing of 2016, more than any of the makeup I just showed you, more of any of the clothing items I just showed you. Chokers are literally the best thing. From simple chokers, gold, silver, they literally add to any outfit you put on your body. If you just feel like your outfit just isn't good enough yet, add a choker, because then you'll be unstoppable. So my first favorite clothing trend is the trend that has been brought back, and it is putting like a tank top or like spaghetti strap thing over like a t-shirt or a short sleeve shirt. I think it's so cute. This is one of my favorite combinations that I put together. I wore it to school and I got so many compliments. I also did it with this. This is a crushed velvet tank top with a mesh shirt underneath it. My next favorite trend has to be velvet, you guys. Velvet, velvet, velvet. So yeah, I have this tank top in velvet that I love to wear like under my denim jackets and stuff. And then I have this velvet, black velvet dress. It's like kind of bodycon but not really. It's like tight but it's not like bodycon. And then my last favorite clothing trend is off the shoulder shirts. And first of all, this one isn't naturally off the shoulder. It's normally like a denim shirt, but I just love off the shoulder things. This one is from Forever 21. This is plain black and it's ribbed, which I think is a really cool way to have a different off the shoulder shirt. And then it kind of folds over like that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's really, really cute. And then this one is from American Apparel, just a normal black one. It's kind of cropped, and then in the back it comes up and has this like choker type thing. Okay, so I think I've shown all of my like physical favorite things of 2016. I want to talk about a few of my favorite moments because I have seen nothing but negative everything about 2016, and I think that's a bad way to leave a year. Like, there have been a lot of not so great things that happened this year, but I think if you take a more positive view on things, there have been a lot of really great moments you've probably had. So I'm going to start at the beginning of the year. This isn't really the beginning of the year, but this is the first thing that I'm going to talk about that happened this year. This is probably my favorite thing that happened this year. Is me and one of my best friends, Allie, went to New York City for our 16th birthdays. Both of our birthdays were in the fall, but we waited, but we had to wait until spring break to go. It was the most amazing experience of my life. If you guys haven't seen my New York City vlog, go watch it. It's probably my favorite video up on my channel. Still, when I think back to it, it was just amazing. Like, I can't wait until I graduate college so I can just go move to New York City. I'm so excited. But yeah, so my next favorite thing had to have been meeting the Dolan twins. Like, why I went to their 4OU show when they came to Atlanta, and my best friend and I, Avery Ann, we went and met Ethan and Grayson. They're the loves of my lives, if you guys didn't know. Like, how some people are in love with Justin Bieber, how some people are in love with One Direction. I love Ethan and mostly Grayson. Dolan, like, I can't. My next favorite moment had to be Music Midtown. So Music Midtown is a huge music festival here in Atlanta, and it was just a really fun experience. I went with my friends Allie, who I went to New York City with, and Aaron, and it was so great. It was definitely an amazing experience, and I can't wait to go again next year. The next thing is definitely my homecoming. So this year I'm a junior in high school, and my homecoming was October 15th, I think. I went with my friend Megan, my friend Allie, Brooke, Aaron, and Devin. So it was a group of 6. It was really great. I'll of course insert pictures. It was just a really great night. I just love getting dressed up, doing my makeup, going and dancing with people like you normally don't hang out with outside of school. It's just really fun. And my last favorite was definitely my 17th birthday. My birthday is November 8th, and it was on a Tuesday, and it was election day, so we had a day off that day. So I had all of my friends come spend the night that night. Monday night, and we ordered Chinese food, watched movies. It was a really fun night. And then they all went home that day, and my best friend Avery Ann and I were going to lunch, and at my favorite lunch spot, which is Dessert de France. It's a French like bistro type thing, and they all surprised me there, which was so cute and so fun. And then we went and walked around Marietta Square and took pictures, and it was so much fun, and that was definitely a day that I'll always remember for the rest of my life. Leave some comments down below what some of you guys' favorite moments of 2016 were. And yeah, I will see you guys in 2017, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. Love you guys. Bye.